There is...
It's like slight.
There is an interesting thing that happens when we talk about how easy a matchup is. And what I think that really means, other than like the amount of knowledge that you need and the precision that you need to have, I think that the way Sheiks normally like to play, you know, they do their walls, the wave dash in and do stuff, works well against Marth. Marth's typical, like, I'm going to dash dance and try to get you to do something, or I'm going to swing type of way of play doesn't really work as easily against Sheik. So I think that the way Sheik innately would want to play a matchup works well against Marth. I think that's part of what makes the matchup so difficult at lower levels.
Yeah, and we were talking about it as well, Marth Luigi we were talking about too, how it's like, you got to know the matchup otherwise. Yep. Even though Marth wins, you can lose because of like, you know, not knowing enough because it's easier for a certain character. And yeah, I agree with that too. I think it's a little easier for Sheik.
In this case, this matchup's a little closer than Marth Luigi, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a forward air, which might put Jflex in the lead if he can get this edge guard. He does.
He does, yeah. I love Kalvar's Marth. Good lord. It's so clean and pretty. Also, I want to note as well, Kalvar jumped over the needles at the beginning, and I was so impressed. Like, it was so fast. He like hit him with the straight across needles on the bottom line too. Up B. Just needs to edge guard here.
Yeah, it should be over.
Just the classic, yeah, forward smash. There we go. There you go, and it's dead even already. It didn't take Kalvar too long to come back.
Yeah, Kalvar's one of the better users of shield stopping in his movement.
Yes.
So we'll look and see how that works in his favor throughout the match.
Shield stopping catches so many people out too, like you're just not expecting it.
Because a lot of the times they'll put out what they think is a safe aerial that's a little bit pulled back in space dwell, and all of a sudden your shield's a little bit farther forward than they expected.
Yeah.
Oh, teabagging!
Teabag!
Woo!
Let's go ultimate.
Disrespect. Oh, that's right. They did an ultimate on mine, right? Because you can't taunt.
Yeah.
I definitely do that.
Yeah, of course.
Pikachu's is hilarious.
It's not. Yeah.
I use Pikachu.
Wario's is really fun too.
Oh yeah, Wario's a fun character overall. Down smash gonna set up another edge.
Booty, dude.
These last 2 minutes have been played almost entirely on the edge, I want to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of the money's being made in the edge guarding game. And that's the way it goes when you have two of the best edge guarding characters in the game facing off. And also, I guess the recoveries aren't necessarily the highest mix-up potential.
Oh, nice little did there as well. Not quite high enough to get the did. To kill it. There you go.
That's the difference, I think, that third forward air from Kalvar, where you let them get out of hit stun, and then you have to read them. You recognize you're not going to be able to get the follow-up, so you go for the next hit instead.
Oh, he missed that. He was lucky he didn't die there too. Good lord. I love those late aerials too on the shield.
Yeah, great really space, wasn't it too?
Yeah, it was gorgeous. God, it's so nice. Oh, I love watching Kalvar play. There you go. Up tilt, that should kill. Yeah, 184, it better kill. Oh, the teabag too. Doesn't Kalvar look like John Cusack?
I'll pretend I don't know the names of famous people.
Oh, okay. I'll show you after the set.
Okay.
But he does. There you go. Lots of nice fears there too. I love how he's kind of like just keeping out of his way.
We have a last stock low percent game.
Yeah, we do.
This is sudden death. Well, not literal sudden death, but.
I love the threatening kind of play that Kalvar's giving as well. He a lot of like the jump waveland backs, really nice. But Jflex is just not falling for any of it. He's kind of not going too crazy and doing anything too defensive that's going to get him, you know, heavily committed. And it's really nice play from Jflex.
These guys are still even. It seems like what's happening is they'll have a little scrap. They'll both end up in the air because someone wins, and whoever gets down first is the one who ends up winning the next exchange.
Yeah.
We're still tied right at about 90%.
Oh, that down smash was... Oh! I actually think this might go to Jflex if he can carry it on.
Good patience.
Fair. Oh, he misses the fair.
And Kalvar gets a fair, fighting his way back on the stage.
Had some needles there too, threw those just for good measure. I was expecting like a stand-in-place nair just to take him out because they're high enough percent now that that'll send him off stage. He just needs to edge guard.
That was quite a shield poke on that nair. That's kind of lucky stuff, right?
Misses the grab.
Down throw. Gets the nair.
Oh,
yeah.
He takes the game from Kalvar. Snatches it away. I'll show you right now whilst on full screen. I'll show you what John Cusack looks like.
Yeah, Jflex let out a sigh of relief after the game ended. I can see why.
I think this is one of the matchups that takes the biggest toll on like both players, you know?
Yeah,
like with Marth Fox, it's just easy. You kind of like up throw him and, you know, that's the game. But this one,
it's kind of like a high-octane matchup, and there also is that like grindy attrition aspect at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the neutral's very heated, very intense, because both characters really like to play on the ground, right?
Yeah. You don't want to be up in the air as either of these two characters.
Yeah, if you get caught up there, it's super dangerous.
John Cusack. Hang on. There you go, taking a moment too. I actually really like it when people kind of take a moment. Ginger does it a lot too, where he kind of just waits.
Yeah.
Kind of gets a game plan together and goes from there. And I really like that. I think that's a really good way to kind of approach competition. I need to find one with John Cusack with a beard, actually, because I think that works more. People are going to be on my... Mark Zuckerberg's going to be like going through my data. So somewhere, and he's just going to find John Cusack beard.
Pair of forward airs. Jflex someone off the stage. Couldn't find it.
No, I'll concentrate on the match first. I'll show you later. I want to bring the good people at home watching VGBootCamp the commentary they need.
I guess if those are your priorities.
Yeah.
We'll let it go.
I'm sure we've got time. There you go, nice little up tilt there. That'll kill at 163%. No issues. Look at him move.
Yeah, able to escape the invincibility, only eating a rogue backer.
Which is not as bad as it could have been.
That dash dance spacing was very nice. I've seen that tech before. Excellent.
Lord.
Oh, we get an actual taunt this time.
Oh, Jflex smiling there too. So that's going to do one of two things. Jflex is either going to get that pumped up from like the taunt and be like, no, you can't taunt me, or it's going to tilt him to loss. And I mean, that happens sometimes too, you know?
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium transformations, always a little bit of a nightmare for both, really. I actually find sometimes it is a little bit more of a nightmare for Marth, just with the way the sword will send you sometimes, but...
Yeah. And just like, he needs a little bit of space in order to get his game plan going. If you get inside of his sort of close range, it's not very good for him.
Yeah. Oh, gets caught there. Shouldn't come down. Oh no, hitting the tree, no text on those two. Oh, lucky to escape the up smash there too. Jflex's needle game has actually been super on point. Just needs to make it back forward smash, and that'll take the stop there.
Yeah, gets the tipper, kills him on the top left corner. Kind of a big lead for Kalvar, and it seems like he, that moment that he took, he came up with something meanwhile.
Yep. There you go, misses the grab there, sadly. Near in place was really nice too, because then Jflex tried to come in and punish it, but Kalvar got him for it.
That's that moment again. A lot of Marths just go for another fair on the edge, and then they can't get it, and then she gets back, and they have to play again. Real nice of Kalvar to just wait, and then it's really 50-50. You're going to air dodge, yes or no? And then that changes the moment that you forward smash.
Yeah,
right?
Pretty much.
That's how you really combo Sheik.
There you go. So Dreamland, notoriously a bit of a nightmare for Marth, because obviously of the platforms. So I found out on Twitter, shouts to Fiction, that apparently the right platform is longer and at a different height than the other one. And
a different distance, like a different position on the stage, like closer, I forget which one. It's if you zoom out and we get a wide shot of it, you'll see that I think it's the right platform is closer to the center one than the left one is.
Yeah, yeah. That's so odd.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Oh, catches him there with the down top fit. Oh, misses the needle edge guard, but it doesn't really matter. Grabs the edge, takes Kalvar's stock. And Jflex is a really low percent too. So not looking too much of an issue for Jflex at the moment. He's catching him with a lot of that pretty much. In fact, 3 of those in a row.
That time he gets the needle edge guard, another grab. Jflex going to work here in game 3. Kalvar took it to him the last game. Jflex looking unfazed on Dreamland.
Back throw. Should grab the ledge there. That shouldn't be an issue, but he doesn't hold on to the ledge. But it doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, Kalvar.
Reels back in his seat,
not looking happy about that. And he's 4 stocks to 2. Misses the down air.
I think he's a little tilted.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because the patience he had, like, waiting for the juggle before, I mean, there was no one there to down air.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, right?
It's gone. That's what you get for toying sometimes, you know?
Another down air? I like the idea. Maybe forward smash instead, not sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the same thing, so gets the Marth going.
Kalvar is really, really not happy. We potentially could have a 4-stock. Potentially.
Wow, I didn't even think of that. That's crazy after how the last couple games went. The first one was so close, you would have never thought.
And this is best of 3 too.
Best of 3.
So
It's the last
Kalvar
game.
could be losing this real quick. Oh, okay, goes for the back air. I like it. Doesn't quite manage it though. That should be the start for Kalvar though. So no force start. JB.
Just immediately.
JB. That's my favorite thing in tournaments. Watching everyone force start. JB.
Freshman 40?
There you go. So yeah, I actually think this isn't as awful for Marth as people say, because instead of just going for the up tilt, you just have to not be lazy and go for the up air. I mean, it kind of works out in favor that you can just do that instead, but notoriously Marths don't like it anyway.
I like him going to the other side such that Sheik is pushed back off the stage again.
Oh, nice little up B there. Grab the ledge.
Trying to fight his way back, but this is a big deficit. Still a whole stock down, plus 110%. Really, any big opening is going to finish the match for Jflex.
Oh, yeah, he's not making that back. Fist bump. Wraps the controller up. That was crazy, actually, from Jflex. That was